Alright, we are back. We should be doing the Labyrinth now. Um, so before we start, I'll give my usual thoughts as usual. So the way this whole video game thing is going right now is, so I can only do this at night because in our computer room slash office, we have my computer, her computer, and then her work computer because she works from home. So while she's at home working, instead of me playing or doing like this, I'm downstairs in the craft room working on my projects. So normally I need something to watch. So what I have been doing is I've been watching this. I more or less have been rewatching the gameplay. So through like a second watching, I'm probably right now watching about like halfway of what I have recorded as of right now. So I think I'm up to watching like episode 4 or 5. I think I just finished 4. That said, upon a second viewing of things, some things that I thought I didn't like, specifically Angela, is not so bad on a second viewing. It probably was a heavy load of nostalgia goggles. Maria, on the other hand, I still don't like. Unless it's how she's supposed to be played, because she still says the things that Maria normally says in the original, but like the intent doesn't feel there. It's weird. It's like the delivery is insanely flat. But that said, that's only on like the original scenes. Anything that they added on top of that were all really good. It's been that way across the board for all the characters though. So in the case of Maria, I like when we go to see the Baldwin mansion and you go to the front and she's very hesitant about it, feels weird. Even though the Baldwin mansion is in the wrong part of town, it should be more closer to I can't remember the name of the street, but it's on the southern part towards the hospital. It's like the southwest part of Silent Hill. It's somewhere down around there. This time it's more like in the north and east, right by Jack's Inn. So that's they're in complete polar opposite directions of each other. But anyway, her actions with that when you are around that, it's supposed to be just an Easter egg, but it plays well. Again, with her in the hospital before going down to the basement when you do the rings on the door. That additional bit they had, I know when I was playing it, I was making a joke because of the whole. It felt like a Final Fantasy VII Remake meta-narrative thing, like she was aware of what was going on, which it seems like she might have been, but that said, that like instinctual fear she had of kind of knowing what was to come, I like that as well. I don't know what they were doing with it, but I did like it. The new Angela scene in Rosewater Park on the way back towards the Historical Society, I really, really like that scene. So for some, like, when it comes to them, like, adding content and filling in gaps, like, those scenes seem to shine the most for me. I don't know if it's just allowing the actors to really dive into those characters without any constraints of the pre-existing story. But at the same time, I also get insanely upset when I see things change too much. And if you saw in the last episode, when they finally got things exactly right to the T, like, I was, like, at ease. Like, so, it seems like, to me, when it's going to the extremes of the two are when I like it. When they're insanely faithful or when they're completely on their own. When it's in the middle and they're constantly changing things, that's when I start, like, I don't know. I want to say I get frustrated by it, but there's a lot of room to potentially mess things up, especially like thematically and symbolically on certain things, and just in lore in general. How easy it is to just mess things up. Uh, I mean, have they messed things up? A few small things here and there, but the biggest thing for me is a lot of the weird, useless changes. Like, I understand wanting to change the route to make things different. Nothing wrong with changing the layout of the streets and stuff, but like, why move Heaven's Night to a much bigger building in the center of town when before it was a hole in the wall? And then you can still go visit that hole in the wall later in the game, and it, like, I don't know. To me, I think like to do something like that, you would need a reason. Silent Hill in general, especially two, everything has to have some kind of a reason, because when it comes to this whole dream logic thing, everything's being manifested subconsciously, be it your entire path you have to go through and all of that stuff, the places you visit, the other world versions of those areas, it all has reason. If someone's going through their own personal things, it's those things that are becoming manifest. So everything has to have some kind of reason for being. So when they change things, it needs to be for a reason. It has to be either to further explain something, or I don't know. But I don't know. I'm gonna stop rambling because I will never stop rambling. That's all I do. Let's see. We should be in the Labyrinth now. Yeah. So far with every zone that they have kind of like reconstructed, everything has had like some kind of like centralized puzzle. There might be a handful of other puzzles, but they all contribute to the larger puzzle. The Labyrinth, from what I remember, did not really have many puzzles. I think for the most part it was more or less a maze. And I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, I think there were only two things you really had to do. One of which was just getting a pair of wire cutters, because there was some wires that were blocking the door, like, and you had to just snip them. And then there was the square block puzzle that you had to rotate to get a room to rotate to open up a door so you could go see Maria. So this is all going to be very different. I don't know if they are going to do any centralized puzzles for this, or just make it the maze that it was. We'll find out. I don't know how early they're going to go on with the Angela thing. I have the stinking suspicion they're going to do it right away. No map. Yeah, they're doing it right away. I think it was right away too in the original as well. Now that I remember it, yeah, because of all the newspapers. Yeah, the newspaper clippings will just get more and more concentrated. See if we can read this first. This will be the newspaper / police report about her murdering her father. The body of a man later identified as Thomas Orozco, lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the living room, lying face down. Probable cause of death was multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and the lack of murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched, Mr. Orozco had a history of drunkenness and violence, the police suspect that the motive was not robbery, but instead a crime of passion, or something like that. I got pretty close. Yeah, we'll walk forward. We'll probably hear her. Before I go in, so Silent Hill 3 used to have this this feature that they added. I believe it was the look around. If you held it in, which now it just turns off your flashlight, but I think if it was the look button, if you hold it in, the camera would zoom in, and that would let you like examine things closer. I really wish they would have added that here. Not like there's a whole lot to examine. These papers obviously say nothing, but let's see how this whole thing goes up, because this should lead into a fight. Oh, they are changing it. Wait. Hey! Okay, that's creative. Let me pause this for a second. So, how do I put this? In Silent Hill, they're doing this right, and this is the kind of, so far this is the kind of expansion that I actually do like and want to see. Between James, Eddie, and Angela, a lot of their, like, not just their other world, but like their past and all that other kind of stuff, it's manifests real time in Silent Hill. And when they cross paths, specifically James with Eddie and James with Angela, they were, at least from our point of view as James, we can see their stuff. So when we were in Angela's room in the hotel, which would have been what's that, Blue Creek, Woodside and Blue Creek, yeah. That apartment that we're in had extra like little hints throughout that you could see that was very reminiscent of her home life. You could see like the teddy bear and stuff like that. As far as the boarded up walls, I don't know, but in that, these doors were reversed. The left door was the dark blue door was boarded up, and the white door was opened up. Now it's on with the mirror room. We are now flipped, and we will be getting to see the other room. But I'm going to try to explore this first. Gotta get that TV. Health drink. So put me at 22. I'm good. That's high. That's okay because of the fridge. More bullets. It does seem higher than usual though. Like, I understand because of the fridge, but it looks almost like from a kid's perspective, everything being higher than it should. I don't know if that's intentional. It would be interesting if it was, though. Actually, it would be very interesting, because now that we are in the Labyrinth, everything can and should get very dreamlike. So it actually would have been very interesting if they made this room bigger than it should have been. And say James's head went to like that light switch instead. you know, just for, I mean, it would have been hard to figure out because of the door, but humor me. It would work within the context of this world. But yeah, the room is very much the same. Alright, let's see what kind of bad stuff we're gonna run into. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna be exploring. Let's see. That's probably her brother's room, and that's probably gonna be hers. Locked.
Please. I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Angela? Angela, it's me.
No. Please. Daddy!
So his design changed a little bit. Can I go through here yet? No. Can I see? Rifle rounds, 11. Okay, shotgun 36, so... I'm not sure where I'm at. Okay. This must be like the closet she'd hide in, maybe? Not seeing anything else in here, so I'm assuming I have to get out. I do like this. This is legitimately creepy, and it's very fitting.
You're sick. Care of you. All this shit. What I did? Look at me!
Now, I really hope they do this with Eddie too, because I really like this. This is new. Shotgun ammo, holy crap. Alright, so everything's getting more and more falling apart. Now, considering he is a lumberjack, it would be interesting for them to kind of end this all up in some kind of sawmill kind of thing. Alright, so we're getting some flesh walls. This is the first time we're actually seeing anything like this in the game. So for once, I mean, at least they're trying to stay true to the original in terms of the actual abstractness of the other world.
Where would you go? Nothing. No one. No one cares. Best for you. What you want.
See, I knew TVs were bad.
okay. Calm down.
Don't order me around!
I'm not. It's okay. It's over.
Don't even try.
Try what?
Like you don't know? I see what you're doing. It's always the same with you. You're only after one thing.
Angela, please.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead. Say it. Or you could just force me. Like he always did. You disgusting pig. I hate you. I hate you.
Angela, I don't know who you think I am, but I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get my Mary back.
You're Mary. Your own little Mary. At least she was. For a while.
What?
Admit it. You didn't want her around anymore.
No.
You probably found someone else.
No!
I need to find my mama.
I never.
That was good. I don't know what else to say other than that. The acting was good, even though a lot of the lines were still the same. Like, it actually was a lot better this time around than what I was experiencing with the first few times with her. That's why I think there was like a a decent set of nostalgia goggles on originally. I'm not super. Oh my god, my throat. I'm still not super digging this new redesign of the Abstract Daddy. I mean, obviously the concept is still the same. I want to say in the original too, I want to say the body deflated after it was killed. But one thing I did like was that immediately after it died, the world immediately just transformed to this. So what we were experiencing was Angela's other world. In the original, we experienced it one more time, and that's in the hotel towards the end, in the burning staircase. The world is exactly the same as this, same walls and stuff, so this part of the labyrinth is very reminiscent of her stuff. So right now we are in her world still. But yeah, this kind of abstract otherworld is what Silent Hill is supposed to be. Same thing for Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, and Silent Hill 4. It is not always just rust grating in an orange light. The movie brought that in for some reason, and all the video games ever since felt like that was the standard you're supposed to go to. I mean, granted, Konami could have just been like, hey, people like the movie, make it look like the movie, but it robs so much from the games. This is what Silent Hill's Otherworld is. This right here. Alright, so this was her room. Can we examine this room yet? No. Now, not to dive too deep into Angela's story, so I don't know how much YouTube lets people talk about that kind of stuff. I've never read the novelization, mostly because I don't consider it to be canonical. Because again, Hiroyuki Iwaku did not write it. He did not give notes for it. Just like anything else back in those days, Konami just hired a random whoever and just had them write that. Same with like all the strategy guides and stuff. I remember seeing a video once where someone was talking about the actually old strategy guides for these games, and for some odd reason, I think it was either Silent Hill 1 or Silent Hill 2, but they were making connections to the Matrix in Silent Hill in the strategy guide, like for story stuff. It made no sense. So, if obviously we're not making hints to the Matrix, why are we going to take any... We're not going to take anything from the old strategy guides to be of anything worthy of value in terms of information. Why would we give the same level of my head. Why would we give that same kind of respect to the novelization? Now, in regards to the novelization, it also bumps, like, obviously it's going to add extra details and stuff to the story, but in my personal opinion, from the stuff I've read and heard and seen on the wiki that quotes the book, it adds way too much. In the case of Angela, it adds way too much. Not only did she have to deal with her father, but they, in the book, just in the book, not in the games, they also added in her brother, and then at work, like, they just kept on going. Like, in the books, they supposedly made James an alcoholic for no reason. Like, it's not hinted at in the original game. Like, all of this stuff, none of it's hinted at in the original game. You can't even, like, someone literally just thought it was a good idea to just add to it. And, I mean, obviously she does have a brother, she has a mother, but to me, if the original game does not mention it, I'm not going to consider it as canon. Just like the Mary being in the backseat of the car thing. I think the novelization mentions it, which is why people like to consider it to be canonical. And like I said, I think in the last episode of this, I don't, because it falls apart on every ending but the Leave ending. In that regard, some people say that's why they only consider the Leave ending to be canonical, to be like the canonical ending. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, but still, the other endings fall apart if she's there. Okay. Enough rambling, because I will keep rambling. Let's continue. We are still in here. Let's see if anything has changed. Probably not. I'm not going to expect anything to, at least. I would like to get some more shotgun ammo. I mean, holy crap. That looks open. We have a new path. Right, 5 there. 6 shotgun. Still 72 pistols. Alright, so pistols for regular enemies, shotgun and rifle are for bosses. So this looks like progression for sure. I don't have a map. I would like to go back outside. I can't. Oh, I thought I was going to squeeze through. Okay, now, the Labyrinth was a bit of a maze. Do we see Eddie down here? Oh, yeah, we encounter him at the end. He is the final boss of the Labyrinth, more or less. And once you're done with that, you then exit and you're out in a dock on the shore to then cross the lake to go to the hotel. But it would be cool if we could finally see Eddie. Now, they did say that they added 2 extra endings. I have avoided all spoilers as far as I can, so I don't know if... So, the original endings, he had one where James kills himself, one where he leaves with Maria, one where he leaves with Laura, one where he resurrects Mary, and then I think 2 joke endings. Dog ending and UFO. I think that's it. So in every ending, every like non-joke ending, he's either leaving with somebody or not leaving at all. If they added 2, supposedly, to continue with that sense, it would make some interesting sense, like if they have one where he leaves with Angela, and another one where he leaves with Eddie. Or, I mean, that would be cool. I'm doubting it, but because at the end of the game, Angela never finds, any kind of peace. And Eddie gets to a point where you can't find any peace for him. He becomes too long gone, like too far gone, and he's like, he has to be put down. Hey, we now have our map. How did I do that? I thought it just showed up. Okay. But yes, like the original, we are hand drawing our map now. This is where the maze begins. What? No way. Okay, can I approach this? That is cool. Obviously, it's a bunch of mannequins. Now, in the original game, in one of the intros, there's this really quick shot. It shows up once or twice, like in between others, of like the camera panning through a bunch of stuff, and there was just piles and piles of mannequins. This reminds me very much of that. I am going to assume I should not approach this. Oh my god, he's going to try to. Okay. I would prefer not to try and go through that without a save. Alright, I'm going for it. No, he won't know. Oh. Okay, well, worth a try. Large open pits. And that's blocked off. Oh, my nose. I did not grab my hulls. Or any kind of decongestant. Again, me being sick is totally on theme for this game. The brain is here.
Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing... It stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Well, if you happen to make up your mind, I'll be waiting.
I'll find some way to... I'll come back, I promise.
That's exactly how I felt the first time I saw the trailer. I feel like either they're like vastly misunderstanding the character of Maria, or because if you were a director, you know, if there was just a bad take, you'd be like, do it again, but do it like this. But her performance has been this way throughout, so it is not the actress. This has to be directing, which tells me that there's a serious misunderstanding of who and what Maria is and where she's at mentally in these scenes. Because so in the original game, you have the Born from a Wish scenario where you get to see Maria like more or less come into being, and who she is then is not who she is when James first meets her. Throughout oh, my congestion. Throughout that scenario, it takes place before the game, you get to watch Maria evolve and learn. She slowly, gradually gains memories from Mary. There's a scene where she recalls Laura, but she doesn't know who Laura is. You know, stuff like that. As the game progresses, she learns more and more, and then in between this time jump from when we last see her at the hospital until now, she gains a lot of Mary's memories, and this is the first time that James takes note. In this scene in the original, she's bouncing back. When she's mentioning memories from Mary, not only is she talking about those memories, she's invoking Mary's personality, her body language. So when she talks from one thing from the past to now, her voice changes, her personality changes, her body language changes, and then she flip-flops back and forth. From her perspective, it's kind of hard to say if she's toying with James or if she's just trying to show him what she is. But at the same time, it's like she's understanding what she is as well. So it's a lot of stuff all in one package. And in this, the whole thing was it's just flat. Like I said, there's a lot of good stuff in this game, but obviously not everything's going to be great. And so far for me, I feel like Maria is the weakest link in the whole thing. I feel like they don't understand her. I still want to be proven wrong, unless they're going with something new here. But like the whole extension onto Angela and her fight, or the Abstract Daddy fight, that was great. I liked all of that. I loved that. We got to spend more time in her other world. We got to see more of her stuff. But I feel like Maria is missing something. I mean, obviously the room is correct. The IV bag is there. The bed's there. There used to be something on the wall. Yeah, like the 3 switches, yeah. There's no bench, and yeah, it's over there in the corner now. That used to be, I believe, on this side. I kind of want to keep going back and forth just to see if there's anything else, but I also don't want to accidentally trigger anything. What do we have here? Oh, we have more stuff. Again, this is how the other world is supposed to be in this game. I mean, oh, now they're finally bringing out the runes. What do we got here? Is this the turnhead? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what they're doing with this now. I should save. I also have not forgotten about this wall over here. Now, are we going to go very abstract? We doing some MC Escher shit? Is that who I'm thinking of? That's the guy that does the staircase thing, right? Is that MC Escher? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we only have one way to go. Can I jump down? No. Alright, so this is, looks like this is as far as I can go. So, let's take a wild guess and say that's the exit door that I want. And that which means I don't know where I want to go. I'm assuming up there, because that's the only thing I see. So in that regard... Yeah, okay, let's match the symbols up. Yeah, okay, because I see the top bridge extended. Was that also another door? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, because before it was just a box, so this time it's like an actual... trying to make like mental references as to where this might be in the original game, but obviously things are changing. So this is all new. Locked. Not locked. Locked. Green bile. Unless we are going to start seeing some Eddie stuff. James is stuck in the door. Alright guys, still in the labyrinth. Bugs reacting to the light. I'm just hoping with all the bugs they don't decide to do a Silent Hill movie then. Here comes Pyramid Head with all the bugs. Another homecoming thing. I mean, there were bugs in the original. Mostly they were just in that one room before the drop off in the prison. So now we have, looks like sores. Are we gonna dive into some more of James's memories while we're down here? Alright, let's save. And see what we get. Something hanging there. Nope, okay. Unless this is going to be the equivalent of the wire cutter thing. So, where did I come from? I came from that door. So we have two. Doing what? At the door? Oh. Mandarins. Wait, is this? Is this? Okay. Oh, is there one? Okay. No, this isn't. Well. Or back to where we were. So we tried that door. Let's check the map. Okay. I mean, I'm going to assume we're going to be able to find Pyramid Head's lair. Or, as the fans have called it, it has no actual official name. Because there's one circular pathway, and you go inside, and you can pick up this knife, but I do believe Pyramid Head is walking around in that. Yeah, I would check that. I have not checked this one, though. I want to say if there was a door, I would have marked it. So let's try this one. This was previously closed. I have a door here that looks like it's going to be locked. Okay. Now I am curious as to how they'll handle the Eddie fight later. Because being a person, I don't expect him to take many shots. Mandarin. Dodge. A regular one. Okay, so there's that. That looks like something we can drag up over. We are now in an apartment building. That's something we'll be dragging. Leave that there, but before I go up, then I will explore this room a little bit. If only for ammo. Now what I would love is for them to do some like impossible spaces. But I don't expect that. I want to say the original did some of that, but they were able to do it because every time you entered a door, it loaded a new zone, so things were able to overlap. I want to say they did do it, but I can't remember. Hi. Second, that must have been a reflection. I thought I saw the cat. Alright, that seems to be it for this area. What's that get us? Out that room. So that door is locked. That's gonna guess the other one because there was a little crawl space that I could not get out of. This will get me there. Oh, it's the fridge. Well, a refrigerator, I have one of two guesses. One, it's going to have some chocolate milk in it. Or that. I was thinking it's going to be related to the fridge with Eddie. Fire starter, later fuel. There was a door here, it's gone now. So let's see. Okay. So I have to go back out. But I swear, right across where that hallway ends, when I went that way, it looked like there was a crawl space there, because I could have sworn I saw like a white cloth thing. So that's the way I came. Ah. That is what I saw. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take that and then make a hard right. To the suspended cage. Oh, it gives us something. Oh, that's the door with the key. We don't have that yet. Alright. So, we're probably going to have to do some combining. Alright, well, in that case, okay, I can't. Okay, so that's where I came from. There's nothing else there. I'm going to assume the other two doors that loop around, it looks like it's partially incomplete. So we get to run around that again. I'm going to save in case I die. Back out. So I don't know what I even did. Yeah, so I went that one, but I just made a right. Alright, so I'm dying over here. Alright, so this time we break the survival rule of following the right of the wall. We're gonna go left. Okay, that's blocked off. Okay. So we got something. Progression. Health drinks right now. Alright, so we have a little crawl space. Let's... No, let's not hope that they actually, like, they're not going to, but be like, hey, here's Pyramid Head's sword, go ahead and use that to knock the thing down. A lot of holes in the walls. I don't know why it's probably gonna be that later. We got later fluid, probably need some kind of lighter. Matchsticks. Okay. Later wick. Oh, let me see this. A wick, possibly for a lighter. Lighter gas. Okay, so we're gonna need one more thing. Something to make a spark. Okay, that's going to open up there and then I can circle back again. So, we got a door.
The hell?
Key. Alright. This is great and all, but what's it mean? What's it mean? That's the key question. What's it mean? I mean, occupation-wise, I believe James was supposed to just be like a store clerk, even though I think it was only mentioned in, like, the game manuals or something like that. I don't know if it's my sinuses, but now I'm smelling hot glue for some reason. No, and my hot glue gun is not plugged in. Alright, so I picked up a key. That key... it's not gonna work. Oh, where's that? I think it's... okay. That door. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing a mad dash. Cross this way. We're going straight. Dodge, duck, dive. Now, there were mandarins in the Labyrinth in the original game, but I believe they were only in the Pyramid Head room, which was a side bonus area. Oh, if I remember right, because I think the grading on that floor, and they were there hanging. Oh my nose, I wish it would just stop being congested. James sure does love sticking his hands and stuff. Too hot. So... there's nothing else other than that. Start asking for anything in my inventory. Why do I hear a kitty cat? There you are. Hey, what do you want? Oh, if you leave that door too far closed, then you can't get out. Why don't you come up here? Alright, so let's check my inventory real quick. Key items. We have a wick, and we have that, so we got our key to this room. Oh, I did not see that. Where does this go? Alright. This looks very Silent Hill 3 church, kind of. With like the hidden passageways and all the tiles. More mandarins. No. Actually not. Okay. Wheels of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lessons that we should learn. Now we have our items. And our safe for now. Okay. Let's do a quick save in case anything happens after doing this. Or anything bad. And not bad in the sense of permadeath, but not in the sense of, I don't know. Okay, so I need to combine them first. Hi, Sable. You give me headbutts. Hi. Hi. Uh-oh, we have a new hole to jump down. You sitting here too? Hey, Sable. Hey. What? We have cats again. Kitty cats. Hey. You gonna... Oh, she's being very affectionate right now. What, do you want pets? What? Fuck you, say what you don't know. You're just gonna lick yourself right in front of the camera. Oh, she can't make her mind up what she's doing. Alright, everything here is good. Time to jump. Can I jump? Okay, just from this one side. Hey. I get nose kisses. Hi. Why is my nose dirty? You gotta clean it. I'm getting cat kisses right now. Okay, can I play my game? Sable, you licked my glasses. Well, I'm sorry, Sable is now the star of the show. Alright, so this is a new jump. We still have not seen Maria again. That looks breakable, but I'm gonna say it's not. Actually, it looks... I don't know. Just testing it out. Sable, you're so weird. We are back. Okay. But... we did nothing. That achieves nothing. Unless... oh. We now have new stuff. Alright. Changing symbols. Matching the symbols. before it was upside down, I had to flip it. That is how we have it. Alright, so we're gonna go quick save. So, again, you have another centralized puzzle where you gotta do multiple puzzles to solve the big puzzle. Now I need to go up. Which, and usually it seems to all be in threes, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say after this there will be one more. Although I don't know where it would be. Would it be behind? Yeah, I can kind of see. Just don't fall off. Maybe right there might be one. I don't see any symbols on the wall though. Now, here's my real question. I forgot to check my map now. That's James's flashlight not strong enough. Maybe it wasn't bonus. I can't hit my mouse. I said I can't hit my mouth. Oh my god, my nose. The congestion is like so deep up in my head. So the way they've handled the melee weapons so far, from the wooden plank to the steel pipe, is that he used the plank to block off a gate that let him let go of the one weapon to acquire the other. In the original, you could get Pyramid Head's knife, which is cool and all, but with this new system, I don't have any more buttons for weapons. So either I'm not going to be able to get it at all, or it's going to swap out my pipe. Now if it does, that's a bad thing. Because as cool as the knife is, at least in the original, the knife was insanely slow. It had a huge charge time, it did a lot of damage, but it was almost, I don't want to say it was like a joke weapon. Oh my god. I might have to go get my halls. But being an extra weapon in general, it did not mean, it was not meant to be used. So it was kind of like, I don't want to say Easter egg. Let's see. Are we back where, oh. I see what they're doing. Last time I went in this door, I'm going to say we can't access that one. I'm going to say it's probably that one we're going to go through. So it will be 3 puzzles. Okay, use my map. Again. Okay. Now I can. What? We're green now. Okay. All right. I'm saving all the way at the bottom. That way, if anything bad happens and I do need to go back a save or two, I have those saves. That's why I'm going from the very, very bottom. If you've picked up on that. I mean, nothing bad has happened yet, but in the off chance something like game breaking happens, that's why I'm doing it. Oh. That is on the other side. So I should not be able to access that until I go around. concerned. Oh no. Backtrack progression door. Alright, so that's going to go around. I still need to explore this route though. That door's locked over. I think I can get it here. Now, considering we don't have any story for this or anything similar to like the Labyrinth, the prison, I mean, I'm not sure what any of this stuff means. Alright, I do need some kind of decongestant or something. I will return momentarily. And we are back. The halls are back too. Anything to help me breathe. But yeah, I mean, I know the Labyrinth isn't supposed to make sense, but considering it is more or less an otherworld kind of thing, there should be some sort of representations of stuff, just like with Angela. So what the rest of this means, I don't know. I don't know if it ever meant anything in the original, but that is something that would be nice to see expanded on. Whether it will or not, it's hard to say. We're gonna get down to the goopy water. Yeah. Now, in the original, there were several of these, but I could have sworn, if I remember right, Pyramid Head actually was in one of these at one point, but I don't remember directly where. It could have just been a dream too, for all I know. Well. That's locked. I'm gonna say it's a backward progression. Probably work my way back from there. Yeah, considering it's locked but doesn't show any kind of key requirement. Is that go right? And stuff in there, so I'm gonna say either just bugs. Just bugs. Are we going anywhere? Okay, wrap around, going up to the ladder. A lot of this is very linear. which is fine, because the original is linear in a sense as well, but it, oh hey, look at that. I don't know. YOLO. More or less have to listen for the dodge. You hear them come, that's when you just start dodging. Because it seems like the dodge just automatically dodges everything. It's not like a directional dodge or anything like that. That's what I was wondering. I figured the game wasn't actually paused when you had your map open. Okay. So there is that. Which I'll go down in a second. I just want to make sure there's nothing else. Okay. So who knows where this is going? I have a lot of bullets, don't tempt me. Just jump like crazy. Okay, so this is that other room with the backtrack door. Okay. What we have? Key. That should be a key to the handcuffs. Anything else? Okay, let me have the door here. Is this door? No. Okay. Okay. This door. Oh, did it again. Hey, I should not be able to read my map without my flashlight. That's like rule number 1 in this game. So we were at 3. Okay, so we have them marked as 1, 2, and 3 for our ladders. The original was not that nice. Maybe I should go backwards. Okay, so I want... two. Which one is two? Turn right around, follow that. Go left. No other left. No other left. They could be from above. You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a mannequin. Tried to get out of that. Let the smoke clear. Damn doors. It's all the mannequin's fault. Alright. Hit that basket there. There's the pliers we need. So they brought us the pliers. Oh. Look at that. Well, in that case... I'm gonna check this out first. Because there might not be any turning back for the other one. Is this just loop progression? Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, in that case, we're Indiana Jones. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Drop off. Oh, there we are. Alright, where are we at now? Should be able to unlock the store then. Yep. Alright, that's backward progression. Now, so far in this game, alright, they're usually courteous enough to give you, is that I don't know. Like some kind of save right before anything big happens. No. I don't want to use them. So there was no weapon in there. He's got his knife here. That said, let's do some visual references. Can I get close? Yes. Alright, so, on my website, on both my channel and my website, I recently just made a template of his helmet. There have been some artistic changes, a little bit, but not really. But there's, on his left front side, there's that little bar there. The right side doesn't have it, it's more like a fleshy bag. With a little hose. Now Masahiro Ito has said in the past that, the hole that people normally see in the artwork is not there. I think he originally drew it in, I forget what the story was called, but it's not canonical to Silent Hill. It was in like the music booklet for the CD for the soundtrack to Origins. He said that, I think he called it the White Hunter. He said that was not Pyramid Head, it was an original creation, and it's a side story, it's not really the Silent Hill, it's just, it is what it is. I think that was the only time we ever actually seen like the little hole. That said, I did look it up because I was curious. Pyramid Head does have a tongue. It is rare, but it is in the game, the original game. It comes out of his helmet somehow, somewhere. No one's ever really been able to tell where. So everyone always assumed it came out of that little hole. Because sometimes it's a hole, sometimes it's a square. Depends on like the models and stuff you see, action figures, statues. But even when I look at the actual like real in-game model, I can't see it because it's all black in that corner. Gotcha in the butt. So with the original in-game model, it was always hard to tell what was on the front because there's three colors: black, red, and brown, and it was just those three colors and like no other shade. But the question always still remained: where does the tongue come from? Some have said that like the plate peels up in front a little bit and it comes out of that. Some says it comes from underneath, but it does come from the front somewhere. Alright, so we have a little bit of backtracking there. Let's do that first. The door is now open. Oh, okay, it's that. Let's grab this. I really should go back. Let me poke my head through here. This is backwards progression. Yeah. Okay. Let's go backwards and save. Because I do not know if I will encounter Pyramid Head anywhere else. Congestion. I also took some Alka-Seltzer while I was out. That did not help yet. I do want to say Pyramid Head calling out James in that scene that we saw. I want to say that's in the original too. Alright, to the right. To this door. To the left and to the right. This is unexplored. And now this is explored. Alright. So one of these had a gate, but I don't think I could get to it. Where's the basement? Yeah, wires. Have to go back to Pyramid Head and cut those wires. Alright, so we want to go to 5. Alright. So, once you go down there, I'm going to go back in the room, out the door, make a left, the end of the hallway. That's if that's not blocked off. Either way, just do my old dodgy dodge. I would like to explore this room more, but I don't see. Alright, there he is. Oh, mandarins too. Another one. Or is this the No, this is different. Okay, well. mean, let me check real quick, because that will get me what I need there. But let's just go to. Just extra shit. Another photo. Nothing. Whole world ahead of us. Really something doesn't even bust the boards. Alright, so we're gonna go back down. I believe I'm gonna hang a left. Yeah, okay. And hopefully don't get stabbed by any more mandarins. I really hope Remake gives me a little bit of a chance. Let's get out of the way. It's a little disappointing we can't pick up the knife. Just hanging out there at the fence again. Not coming through. Oh jeez, I thought he was for a second. I was like, not good. Alright. We should be reaching Maria now. Another hole. Doing a lot more jumping than we used to. Alright, anything behind us? No freebies. No hidden unlockables. Nope. Right. We have one more. Upside down triangle. I'm gonna go save. How's our wall doing here? Still looks the same. I just love that. Alright, so we have that symbol there. I just need to flip it. There we go. Right? Yeah. Upside down triangle. Upside down triangle. Oh, this should be the last one since everything seems to be working in threes. As far as references to the original, I don't know what else would be left puzzle-wise. I did just save, so like if Pyramid Head shows up and this turns into some kind of chase scene, I'm not gonna care too much. Lots of doors. They all just like die. That TV's already broken. I can't break it. So, oh, okay, it opened up. So I'm not entirely sure what this is. This is very new. All very new. But they're still pulling from puzzles and other stuff from the original. This, I don't know what this is supposed to be. So we have a little walkway there off to the side. You want me to progress that way, obviously. But I'm gonna take a wild guess and say there's probably some kind of unlockable here. Was there nothing? Alright, well, I think that's a reflection of that light. Coffee. Yeah, I am very clueless as to what this is, but okay. We're being invaded by Homecoming. Okay. No, no, I don't have time. A save point, that means stuff's gonna happen. It's being invaded by the homecoming world. Is that it? Looks like there might be something behind. Alright. Go for it backwards. Get the ball up. We'll follow. Oh. I'm like, follow the light, just like the story. I'm like, oh, or you could just turn on your flashlight. Uh, 208. Oh.
Murray? Mary.
Okay, well that's new. This actually being busted through. And in terms of progression, it makes sense to get you back to where you want. Can you examine her more? So it's still hard to tell. I mean, in the original, I mean, obviously because of the wrist textures and stuff, it was hard to tell if what she had on her face was blood or if it was the similar kind of like leprosy disease thing that Mary had, because it looked similar. Looks like they, with this, they at least tried to keep it somewhat ambiguous, kind of like a blend between the two. But it looks like whatever this was busted out through this way.
What the hell?
Box is gone. It's smashed. This is how we get the knife. It's like Excalibur. It wasn't this cumbersome. To deal with, but it was pretty cumbersome. I probably can't see. Not while holding it. Alright, I'm gonna assume. That's what's going on. Alright, so let's drop it. Alright, so they're at least letting us wield it for a little bit. Did it save? I wasn't paying attention. Save Labyrinth crossing. Yeah, that's probably right. Save again just because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. I would like to get a good look at it, just to see if they've changed much. It looks thicker. I mean, like taller. Well, maybe not. It's hard to tell. That's one thing I don't like about the over-the-shoulder camera. It really makes it hard to examine things, especially when you're dealing with puzzles and stuff. So just trying to see the sword itself is a little bit of a pain. So I can only carry it to the steps, or the ladder, I mean. After that, I must drop. Holy crap, this thing is hard to do. Yeah, so. Okay, now I can get a good look at it. So originally, I believe this. This knot. Oh my god. I believe that knot is only on one side. From what I remember, the original plan was to make it a pair of scissors, and it was gonna be like, kind of like a kill kind of thing. There was gonna be two halves. Whether or not the one you picked up was the one half and Pyramid Head carried the other was debatable. The handle looks a little different in comparison. The actual handle part is either thinner or longer. That corner should be more rounded rather than straight. I'm being picky. Now we're going to see Pyramid Head again. This is, I'm not going to say safe Sunni, but well, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the original, wasn't there a long hallway you had to go through, and then as you slowly progressed, there was more and more fog, and then it turned red, and then you hit this? Or is that the room with Eddie? Let's read some headstones. This villain drank one. This villain drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. Miriam K. Trader. Walter Sullivan. Let's save. Alright, now we have 3 graves. Yes, we can read. Eddie Dombrowski. Angela Orozco. None for Laura. James Sunderland. James Sunderland. Do it. Do it. No secrets behind us. So, this must be Eddie then.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, huh? You just had to follow me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Eddie. Whoa, Eddie. It's me.
Oh. Hi, James.
Eddie, what are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin, why don't you just kill yourself? Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh!
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down to me some more? Tell me to relax? You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want...
Shut up! You think I'm stupid. You think I don't see it. But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. But you ain't laughing now, are you?
You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that? Well, you're about to find out.
I think they handled that encounter better. Because before you just stand here and just shoot each other. But they took pretty much the same exact thing word for word, and they made it better. Especially with James just punching him and being like, "Get away from me," kind of thing. And then the same words still made sense. So, let's see. Just out of curiosity. Now they all look like James. So before the guy was someone else, now they're all James. Interesting. Yeah, because the first time we saw one of these bodies, they had it was a different jacket. But they're all James now. Like, you can see the faces. It's the same hair. And you can really tell there. Well. No. I don't have a map. I'm half tempted to try and play this different. So as far as I'm aware, Pyramid Head's the only boss in the game, the original game, that you can wait out. I want to know, I know they changed a lot, I kind of want to know if you can actually save these people now. I doubt it. But let's find out how this goes.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on? Just because of the way you look? Yeah, I ran away after I killed that dog. But you know what? It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts up. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. And now it's your turn, James.
You can only have so many bullets.
I'm coming for you. I can see you.
For the sake of saving bullets, too. Oh, what's this? Oh.
Coming for you. Come on, James. Don't be shy.
I'm looking for any kind of interactable items. That one lever obviously is important. So
I'm coming for you. shy.
Alright, so we're not getting anything new dialogue-wise.
I'm coming for you.
I'll give it like one more minute.
I can see you. Now you're scared, ain't you? Come on, James, don't be shy. Now you're scared, ain't you? Come on, James, don't be shy. There you are! I can see you. There you are! Come on, James, don't be shy. James!
Well, I tried to see if there's a way to save him. That said, I need ammo, which I'm not going to find any here. This should lead to our way out. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. Montana. Yep. We are now outside. There's a lot more here than it used to be. Our rowboat should be at the end of that dock then. Alright. Really wish I could have, if there was a way to kind of just like time out Eddie, maybe like run out of bullets or something like that, and then you could just have like a dialogue. Wishful thinking. I mean, at least with both Angela and Eddie, they're both victims of the situation they're in. And in the original game, you can't save either of them. They both more or less chose their paths. That's why I never really liked the in-water ending for the original game, because obviously Eddie chooses violence, Angela chooses to just go into the fire. James's decision to go into the lake, it's just finishes off all three characters. I always like the idea of him leaving town a lot more with the leave ending. So the one thing I was really hoping for this game with all the extra stuff was having an option to at least save those two characters. Similar in vein to Silent Hill 1, like how you could save not just Dr. Kaufman, but, well, Dr. Kaufman to an extent, but also Sybil, you know. in those games it was obviously a whole extra side quest you had to do, but here it'd have been nice if there was some way to do it. I mean, there might still be, I doubt it, but I don't know. But we'll call it at this episode. We'll call it at the end of this. Or how about we try that 3 times? We'll call this for the end of the episode. Up next, we'll be going across the lake over to the hotel.